Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Freddy Krueger / burnt face look. So if you'd like to see how that's done, keep watching. So to start off, you're going to want a bowl of gelatin, well not just gelatin, but special effects gelatin for prosthetics, and a spatula, and of course a microwave. So you're going to want to microwave these in about 8 or 10 second intervals and just keep stirring it until you get it the right consistency and temperature. So now that our gelatin is melted, do not put this directly onto your face. Always test a little bit on the back of your hand to see the temperature. Just keep in mind that your face is always more sensitive than the back of your hand. So you're going to want to let it cool a little bit, even if it is the right temperature for the back of your hand. So to start off, you're just going to want to thinly apply the gelatin to the area that you're going to want to create the burn. I do this just to create a really nice, seamless edge that blends into the skin. And then after that, just continue on to add some more gelatin just to thicken it up, and dab it with the end of the spatula just to really add some meaty texture and that burnt look to the skin. So you can tell when the gelatin's going to get too hard to work with again, when it starts to get really stretchy and stringy when you're trying to apply it. So when that happens, just pop it back in the microwave for about 10 seconds or so. So using the same technique that we were using earlier, just continue to apply the gelatin all over the rest of the area that you want to create the burn on. Just remember, after each time of microwaving it, you're going to want to retest the temperature on the back of your hand, just because it is really dangerous doing this, guys, and I do not want you to burn yourself. Now you're just going to want to continue bringing the burn up over your eyebrow, and I know this may be daunting for some of you, but don't worry, gelatin dissolves in water, so if you can't get any off your eyebrow by just merely pulling it, you can wash it off and it will dissolve easily enough. Don't worry, it will come off. And you just want to continue to add that texture all around it until you're happy with how it looks. So now it's time to colour the wound, which is definitely the funnest part. So I'm using my European Body Art alcohol activated paint, which if you don't have this, foundation will work just as fine. You just really want to be able to blend it in to the other skin and make it look that little bit more natural and healed. So to do so, I'm just using quite a fluffy brush and just generously applying that until I'm happy with the stage that it's at. So now I'm just going in with the pink from my alcohol palette. If you don't have that, you can easily just use some pink eyeshadow or blusher, as it will give the same effect. I'm really just doing that to add some depth and meatiness to the wound, just to make it that little bit more raw and sore and just that little bit more gruesome. So you really just want to put all the red in the sunken spots of the wound and all around the outside of the wound, just to make it blend more seamlessly into the skin and still make it have that irritated look. Remember, when trying to do a realistic wound, to always have a reference photo nearby of the wound that you're creating, just as it's always makes it a lot easier to have something nearby that you can always refer to if you're not sure what colours are meant to go where. So if you're going for more of a healed burn look, you could easily stop the application here and leave it as is. Or if you want to continue with a more gruesome look, keep watching. So next, you're just going to want to make your eye look a bit more raw and irritated. I'm doing this just with a blush. You could use pink eyeshadow as well. However, I would not recommend using any alcohol activated palettes, as getting 99% alcohol right near your eye can be really irritating and is not good for your eye. So I would recommend steering clear of any alcohol activated palettes to use near your eye. Any water-based would be fine though. Now, I wasn't happy with the colour of the pink that I put around my eye. I just wanted to make it a little bit more skin toned coloured. So I just grabbed a little bit of foundation, was just gently applying that all around the edge, just to blend it a little bit more. Now for the next step, you're going to want some red lipstick, any red lipstick will do, and some cotton buds, and you're just going to want to gently get a little bit of red lipstick on the end of the cotton bud and just apply that to the deeper areas on the application, just to add a little bit more depth to the actual prosthetic and to make it look a whole lot more gruesome. Now you're just going to want to continue doing this until you're happy with the colour. Just remember, you don't have to fill in all the spots as you've already got that underlying pink tone. Now I do realise that this red looks incredibly unrealistic, but I do believe it was just the lighting in this video, as it came out much better in the pictures that I took that you'll see in the end. Now for the final step, you're just going to want to grab that trusty old Vaseline and smear it all over the prosthetic. This is to just really give the prosthetic this nice freshly burnt melted skin look, and to just really add to the gruesome look of it all. Because if you do see a picture of Freddy Krueger, he does have that shine to him, which really adds to the scare factor. So there you go guys, the application is done. Now it's just time to put on your wacky costume and enjoy it. I'll be seeing you in your nightmares. I can't do it. Can't tell if Wolverine or Freddy Krueger, you know, the struggle is real. So there you are guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I did doing it for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave any other suggestions for tutorials you'd like to see me do in the comment section below.